Chapter 23. Rachel. Getting back to the cabin, I really don't know what to say or do.
What do you want to do?
Chris asked me, but I really don't know, so I don't answer him. I walk out to the back porch just to listen to the water as Chris follows me. Leaning on the rail, he comes up behind me, putting his hands on my hips. As he starts to kiss my neck, I pant, "Chris, maybe we shouldn't." Maybe that was the wrong thing to say because he sounds very pissed when he asks,
So what, you don't want to have sex with me now?
I spin around. "Is that all you want from me?" And I start to cry. He doesn't say anything. He just walks to the fence, unlocking it and heading for the top of the boat dock. I run back inside and sit on the couch. I want to cry. After I break down, I text Liz. He is mad at me now.
What happened, sister? I will kill him.
He started to kiss me and I said no. Then he got all pissed and went to the boat dock.
Boat dock? Where the hell are you? It doesn't matter. Do you need me to come pick you up?
You don't have a car.
I can ask James.
A few minutes go by with nothing more, and I'm still deciding if I want to have Liz pick me up or not. Walking to the door, I see Chris laying on the couch that is up there with his arm over his face. Hearing my phone go off, I walk back to the couch, seeing that I have a text from James.
You didn't make him mad, Rachel.
Seems like I did.
Sister, you just told your horny boyfriend no. He may be frustrated, but he isn't mad. You want to know something that even I forget most of the time about Chris?
What? That he is over the top rich?
For one, Rachel, no, I don't forget that. But even his brother says he is jealous of you because you have learned more about Chris in the last few weeks than even his family knows.
But I don't know him.
Think about what I just said, Rachel. You say you don't know him, yet his family says you know him better than they do. So how do you think they feel?
What do you forget about him?
He is only 18. He is just a teenager himself. You are the only one he has ever let close to him. Even from what I have seen, he treats everyone like they are germs. Derek said that he is like that even with family. He doesn't even like his mom to touch him. Yet, with you, all he wants to do is be close to you. I'm going to repeat something his brother said to him today. If you want him, go get him. If you only want to mess with his head, then leave him alone. Although Derek was talking about you and I'm talking about him. Concept still fits. If you need a ride home, I will come get you. Just let me know.
I sat here a few minutes just reading James' text over and over. I want Chris. I just don't know what to do. Pulling up Liz's text. I'm going to stay.
I will tell James, sister, and if you change your mind, just call.
Thanks. I just don't know what to do.
You're a cheerleader.
What is that supposed to mean?
Be 16, act your age for a change.
Still not following. I am so confused on what the hell she is talking about.
You can either make him a very happy man tonight, or you can leave him be, and at some point he will go lay in bed or sleep where he is at. You pick, sister.
Sometimes I forget I'm older.
That is so funny.
I think the happy night sounds better, but I don't want him to think I only want to sleep with him because of his money or something.
With you, I really don't think he would care, but you could always tell him that.
Walking to the bathroom, I look in my bag. What do I want to wear? I really wish I would have brought my cheerleading uniform. Looking down at what I have on, I think I will just stay with this skirt. It is the same length as my cheer uniform, and maybe take my panties off. Looking in my bag, I find a tank top, so I put that on. Usually I wear this as an overshirt with either a sports bra or bikini top because it is almost see-through. But I'm going to tease my boyfriend and just wear this. Looking in the mirror, damn, I can see my breasts through the shirt. This is just Chris. He has seen me naked, so how is this any different? No one even knows where this place is. It's not like anyone can come by. Walking outside, I see he is still on the boat dock couch. Walking up the stairs, a small gust of wind reminds me how bare I am, making me gasp. Walking over to Chris, he looks like he is asleep. I don't want to wake him up. I'm sorry, I whisper.
Don't be,
he says. So he isn't asleep. Can we talk? I ask, standing right next to him.
About?
He asks, with his face still covered. Us? I whisper, so he uncovers his face. Looking up at me, his eyes lock on my chest, making me smile. Enjoying the view? I ask with a laugh. He doesn't say anything, he only nods his head, looking like a little kid. Looking back at my chest, he gets a confused look, like he is thinking. I want to ask what he is thinking, but I get my answer when he hooks his finger on the bottom of my skirt and lifts it just enough to see I am bare. I about say the hell with talking when he brushes his pinky across my wet sex, making me gasp, and my knees almost buckle. He isn't the only teenager that is turned on. James is right. He is only a teenager. Pushing my skirt down, he gives me a pouty face, making me laugh as I say, talk first. Whining, I see him reposition his jeans. Just to be mean, I straddle his lap. Holding my waist, he sets up and moves his legs off the couch. Grinding on him, we both gasp.
You may want to start talking, or there won't be any talking, Manoj.
He pants out. I want to. I just don't want you to think the wrong thing. I fell in love with you before I knew, and I don't love Christopher Preston. I just love my Chris. I fight to say as I hold back the tears that want to fall.
I know, baby. I just want you,
he says, and kisses my neck. So it's not just about the sex? I ask, because I really want to know for sure.
Hell no,
he says, looking at my eyes instead of my body.
You are fine as fuck, Manoj, but I want you even if I can't have sex with you,
he adds. I start to rock my hips on him as he pants.
You are really making this hard to prove my point.
And that's not the only thing that is hard, sir. I laugh, since I can feel just how horny he is. Laying his head back, I know he is trying so hard to prove his point, but I, on the other hand, want to have sex with him. Pulling off my shirt, I lay it on his face, picking it up, then looking at me.
Ugh, Manoj,
he moans. Only if you are a good boy, I tease. Bucking his hips up into me, I moan, making him laugh. I lean forward and start to kiss, suck, and nibble at his neck and ear as he moans. Can anyone see us? I whisper, just now remembering where we are. Looking around, he says,
No.
As he grabs my ass, then flips me so I am laying on the couch.
Damn, how did I get so lucky?
He pants, while he takes his shirt and jeans off. Does he really think he is lucky to have me? Leaning down, he runs his finger up my soaking wet pussy as we both moan. Dropping his boxers, he climbs between my legs, so I wrap them around his waist as he slowly sinks into me. He starts out going very slow and showering me with kisses, but after a few minutes, he speeds up and takes me to heaven. After countless orgasms, we climax together. Laying his head on my shoulder, I can feel him shaking. Let's go to bed, I whisper, as he nods his head but doesn't move. We stay like this for a few minutes until a gust of wind makes me start to shiver.
This would feel amazing if it wasn't the middle of winter.
Chris laughs. At least our winters aren't like some have with all the snow, I say as he looks at me. Getting back inside, I run to the bed, jumping under the blanket as he laughs. I really hate the cold.
Need me to warm you back up?
Chris asks, so I poke my head out from under the blanket. Pointing to the bathroom, he adds,
Bath. Would you like one?
Will you join me? I ask with a puppy face.
If you want me to.
He smiles. He goes in the bathroom. So I go look for water, taking the blanket with me. Standing in the kitchen, there is no food or water in here, and we don't have the car.
The tap is filtered if you want that.
Chris says, making me jump. How do you know? I ask him, as he opens the cabinet door under the sink, showing me the filter.
I will take you tomorrow to get food for out here.
He says, looking sad. You don't have to, I tell him, as he frowns.
I didn't know how much we would be out here, so I told Cassie not to get any food.
Looking at him confused. Who? I ask, making him laugh.
Cassie is my accountant. She takes care of, well, I'm not totally sure what the hell she does. I just know if I buy anything over $20,000, I have to call her.
I don't say anything, I just go to the bathroom. Sitting on the side of the tub, Chris walks in with a cup of water.
Minaj?
He says, as he hands it to me. I really love when he calls me that. I take a drink, then take off my blanket so I can sink into the warm bubbles. Looking at Chris, he takes a picture of me, making me laugh as I ask, are you going to join me or just watch me? Taking his clothes off, he gets in behind me, pulling me close. What was the picture for? I ask, making him laugh.
You're hot,
He whispers and kisses my ear. You only like me because I'm a cheerleader, I tease.
That is not why I love you.
He says, putting his fingers under my chin to turn my head to him.
I love you because you are real and amazing. When I'm not with you, all I can think about is you. You being drop-dead gorgeous is just a bonus, Minaj.
He adds, making me smile. Putting some soap on a rag, he starts to clean my body, and it feels so great. Laying my head back on his shoulder, I let out a soft moan.
You like that?
He asks me, but all I do is nod my head. He starts to massage my breast. This is heaven for sure.
I don't want to lose you, baby.
He whispers, so I turn to him. You won't, I reassure him. I don't want to lose him either, no matter who he is or what he has. You have to stop thinking I only want your money, I say, really hating that he thinks that.
What about my name?
He asks in a playful voice. That I would love to have one day, but not for any other reason than because I love you, I tell him. He says between kisses,
That I will do, for sure, one day.
We spend the rest of the bath making out. We both go to bed, not even bothering to get dressed first. Getting woke up by my alarm, I turn it off and hope I didn't wake up Chris, but too late. I forgot to turn it off, I say, really sad that I woke him up. He grunts and pulls me close to him, making me laugh. I have to go to the bathroom, I whisper. So he looks at me and asks,
Will you come back to bed this time?
Do you want me to? I ask, as he nods his head. Okay, I add, then get up.